Okay, welcome back to example number 2. We're still in section 7.8, which is improper and integrals. Now, we have another question to evaluate this limit here. And you can see that I have a negative infinity in one of the limits of integration. What we used to see before is a number to another number, but if we have negative infinity, this type of integral, we call it improper integral. So this is an improper integral, and why it's an improper integral? Because it has infinite interval. I'm doing the integral over infinite interval type. So that's what we have, improper integral. And improper integral, it has two answers. It could be a convergence, which means at the end you get a usual number, real number. Or it could be divergence. Maybe the answer would be infinity, negative infinity, or does not exist. So depends on what's the final answer, I will determine if it's converges or diverges. Now, how we solve such a questions? Let's do exactly what we did before. Since you have a negative infinity up here, let's avoid it. Let's go away from it. The way we go away from it is just let me write a number here, a 0. At the end, keep in mind this a is negative infinity. So if you want to be precise from the beginning, we will say that limit a goes to negative infinity. Now those are the same. It's just negative infinity. I would just call it a. It's make things easier for me. Now let me just do the integral first. Focus on the integral. So the integration of this one is easy integral because it is ln absolute value 3 minus 4x. And then you need to evaluate it from a to 0. Of course, how much a is we use the limit. The next step, we need to substitute 0, we need to substitute a. So you still have this limit. And this is just ln 3 minus 4a minus ln 3 minus 4 times 0. Now if you evaluate this one, this is will be ln 1, ln 3, and that's what we would get, ln 3 minus 4a minus ln 3. Of course, we don't forget the limit. Which is this one. Okay. Now, if you substitute infinity, this will be just ln infinity, which is infinity. So you will get infinity minus 3. And infinity minus 3 is just infinite. And actually, we don't care if it's infinite or negative infinite, or the only thing that we look at is this is diverges. Because the answer is not a real number, so it is diverges. So this improper integral here is diverges. Thank you so much.